Guys, it's Maggie. Today I wanted to show you how to create this look. It's kind of a softer, more dewy, fresh skin look, perfect for summer. It lets your skin show through a little bit while still perfecting some imperfections. And I'm also going to talk through and tell you what I've been doing with my time recently and how I've been doing. So stay tuned to see how I created this look and to catch up with me. Okay, so first I'm going to prime my eyes with the MAC Prep and Prime 24-Hour Extend Eye Base. Before I do my foundation, concealer, and everything, I like to get this down first on my bare skin. So it's been a while since I have filmed videos for my channel, and 6 weeks ago I went through a breakup. I'd been with this person for 1.5 years, so it was challenging, as all breakups are, and just pretty much took quite a toll on me. We are still like in lockdown in Ontario, and I'm living alone, so it's been a very quiet 6 weeks for me, but it's been really good. I've been really trying to focus on myself, on taking care of myself. So for my foundation recently, I've been doing quite a mix to give me a more dewy, natural look. So I've been doing the Face and Body by MAC, and I've been mixing the N1 and white. In the summer, I should be able to get to N1. Like, I'm slowly getting tan, but not enough to just wear this one. So I'm just going to apply some on my face. And I like to add a little bit of concealer to this as well to give me a little bit more coverage. And I'm going to use the Pro Longwear concealer in NC20. So I'm going to add 2 pumps of that. It depends, like sometimes I'll do like 3 or 4 if I want to make it more long wearing on my combination skin and just to give it more coverage. So I'm just blending that with the MAC 170 brush. So yeah, I'm still off work right now until things open up. Like, retail is not, like, they're doing curbside pickup and everything, but they don't need as much staff right now. So I'm really just trying to take this time to work on myself. I've been doing therapy once a week and reading kind of self-help books, listening to audiobooks, kind of forcing myself to go on walks most days, just so I'm out in nature. I've been doing workouts, trying to really stay focused on that because I still am trying to lose the weight that I gained, especially in the first lockdown. And it's still hard with gyms not being open. Okay, so that's where we're at. So you can still see freckles. I have a few like red spots from breakouts I had. So I'm going to take some more of the concealer. I'm just going to take it on the same brush to start so I can get larger areas and use patting motions. I like a little bit more coverage on my T-zone as well. But yeah, I've been enjoying just letting my skin show through more. And my freckles do become more pronounced in sun, like being outside more. So I like to let those show through. Okay, and then I'll transition to a smaller brush, the 270 brush, and go around my eyes where I want a little bit more coverage. So yeah, it's definitely been hard. My family, no one lives in Toronto, so, and like with the lockdown and everything, it's really been me on my own, but it's been good. It's really been a good time for me to look back on the relationship, look back on all my relationships. I'm pretty much at 11 years of long-term relationships at this point. I'm 29 years old, and I started dating when I was like 14, so I've been on and off quite a bit. And I'm also thinking about me being bi and that I don't feel like I've had enough experience with women, and that's something I definitely feel like I should explore more. And yeah, just kind of looking into how I feel about everything as well. Growing up in a Christian home and growing up in church, growing up in a small town. So there's a lot of things that are ingrained in me that I think makes me lean more towards a heterosexual relationship when I'm not even sure that that's what is going to be best for me, and maybe where my true happiness could be. So I'm really trying to give myself the time to be alone, to really think about what's going to work for me and what avenues I can go towards. So it's been a lot of time to think about everything, which is really good. Okay, for powder, I'm going to use the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Light Plus. I'm using a lot of MAC products lately for my face, which is good. So this one is like a light to medium coverage powder. It does give you a little bit more of a satin finish. So once again, you get a little bit more of a natural skin finish, which I've been leaning more towards, not doing like crazy full coverage. And on most days I'm just doing like a light powder anyways when I'm out getting some sun. I'm really trying to enjoy my natural beauty, taking that in. So yeah, I'm really excited for Pride Month, although Pride is canceled again this year, which is very sad. Okay, for brows, I've been loving these two Annabelle products, the Annabelle Skinny Brow Liner in Universal Taupe. I've been really liking how this is a bit more of a gray color versus a brown, and I've been kind of letting my roots grow in a bit. I did like a shadow root a few weeks ago, but it has faded back to like pretty much a platinum blonde, but I'm liking how it looks a bit more natural. But I'm liking how it's looking. I'm at like the 6-month mark of growth, so it's feeling good. The next product I use is the Annabelle Brow Fiber Gel in Light to Medium. I've really changed how I've done my brows over the years, and I'm really liking this like lighter gray kind of color, and I think me going blonde has really, I've tried lighter colors and I actually really like it. So this like gives a little bit more color and holds them in place. Okay, so moving on to the eyes, I'm going to take one of the new Pro Longwear paint pots from MAC in Tailor Gray, which is a really nice color. I've been really enjoying this. So I'm going to take that on my lid first, where I want it to be a little bit darker. So with all this free time, I actually got on TikTok finally, so I am JustEnufEyes on there as well, if you would like to follow me there. I'm trying to do a little bit more like laid back videos with like a little bit less makeup on, maybe some fitness videos. But yeah, I've been really enjoying seeing so many different people, liking seeing like more queer videos as well. Because I really feel like when I was growing up, like I came out as a lesbian / bi when I was 15. Like at first I was really confused if I was fully a lesbian, and then kind of decided bi fit me better. But as I'm saying, like I just haven't had enough experience on the other side to fully understand where I sit on that spectrum. And I just grew up in such a small town, there really was no representation, and it's great to see how open things are now. I'm gonna take the Balm Appetit eyeshadow palette and take this taupe shade at the top right and apply that over top. So where I put the paint pot and then blending it upwards. So yeah, I've been still kind of reworking my childhood, things that I went through, and in my teens, my early 20s, there was just so much that went on, quite a few negative things, right? And they had an impact on me as well. So I'm really trying to work through those things, understand how they affect me and who I attract to my life, who I keep in my life, things like that. So, you know, I would recommend doing that, really taking the time, working on yourself, trying to understand why you do what you do. I think it's always a really good idea. Okay, so now let's do some liquid liner. I've been loving the Physicians Formula Eye Booster Waterproof Ultra Fine Liquid Liner. This is the waterproof one, which looks like it has water droplets on it. So I'm going to do a winged liner. And then what I've been doing, because that liner is kind of shiny a little bit, it's not super matte, I go over it with the Annabelle Skinny Gel Eyeliner in Black Onyx. And this kind of mattifies it. For mascara, I'm taking the In Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash from MAC and applying that to my upper and lower lashes. For my lashes, I'm going to take the 84 Goddess Lash with the Callas Eyelash Adhesive, the clear one, just to give me a little bit more volume. For my waterline, I'm going to do the Annabelle Smudgeliner in Wired, which is like a reddish brown. And I'm going to do mostly the outer part and underneath, kind of connecting to the wing. It kind of makes it look like a natural shadow under the lashes. Moving on, I'm going to add a few faux freckles with the MAC Spiked Eyebrow Styler. As you can see, like a little bit of my freckles, but not too much. So I like to add just a few where I naturally have them, and then add a few on the bridge of my nose. And then you can pat it in with your finger. Then for the blush, I'm taking the MAC Glow Play blush in Cheer Up, which is like a nice cream blush. Taking that on the Sigma large angled contour brush. And I like to put it up higher on my cheekbone. And lately, like in the summer, I like to bring it up a little bit, whatever's left on my brush, to my temple, as if I got a bit of sun. And I've been naturally getting a bit more tanned on the bridge of my nose up here, so I'll do a little bit there, just to mimic that I just came in from the sun. And then I've been doing more of glosses versus lipsticks, so I'm going to do the Buxom Plumping Lip Polish in Kristen, which is a really nice summer color. It has a nice tingling, cooling effect. I think I'm also going to do a bit of bronzer, which I don't always do, and I'll take it on this large Inglot powder brush, the MAC bronzing powder in Matte Bronze, which looks really deep in the pan, but it's a nice cool toned bronzer, and you can build it up pretty slowly. So taking that up and around where I would get tanned first. And I also like that this has like mattifying properties to it, so it will help you not get too shiny throughout the day. I'll also do a bit on the nose. And I'll take it a little bit onto that blush as well. For my highlighter, I'm going to take the MAC Hyper Real Glow Palette in Get Lit. And I'm going to mix the gold and the pink to make a bit of a peachy shade. And apply that. So I like to do under the brow, top of the cheekbone, and then whatever's left on the brush, I take it up and above my brow. And then to set my look and give me more of a glowy, dewy effect, I'm taking the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus Setting Spray. I have this in the scent Rose. So I just want to pull my hair back because it's wet and it'll make my hair curly again. So you want to spray enough that you kind of have full coverage all over your face. If you have a fan to use, that would be great just to help dry it. Okay, so that is how I created this look and a little bit about my life, what I've been going through lately. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check me out on TikTok, JustEnufEyes on there as well. Comment and like this video, subscribe to my channel for more. I will see you guys in my next video.